Okay, we're here in District 10 in Athens County, and I'm interviewing
Tim Brown.
Okay, Tim. I want to talk about the remote control Flagman and ask you a few questions. One is, how many times have you used this unit?
Oh, I've used it at least, I'd say 15 times.
15 times. Have you encountered any mechanical problems with this unit?
No problems with the unit whatsoever. We haven't used it as much as what I thought we would, but in this area down here, we've got a lot of curves, and the unit's a lot easier to use where a straight stretch is, where we're on a straight stretch of road.
Have the motors responded appropriately to the unit?
Yeah, we haven't had any mechanical problems whatsoever with the unit. None.
Have the motorists ever driven around the unit when the arm is down and the red light is on?
One time that I remember, and it was an older driver, and I don't think that she understood what was going on. I think she was more confused, but that's the only time that I can remember.
What happened? Close call?
We thought she was going to take the arm down, but the arm came down, and of course I would much rather her went around it than went through the arm, which would have been torn our unit up. But that's the only time that I can remember.
Do the motors seem to know where to stop?
Oh yeah. It's pretty clear. I mean, it's pretty cut and dry. We've got the sign that says the big sign that says stop here. When red. So yeah.
Is the unit easy to set up?
Yeah, we can set the unit up. Of course, after our signs are up, set the unit up in less than 5 minutes.
What about transporting? Is that easy? Or?
Oh yeah. Just hook it up to the truck, pull it out on the road, set it off a little bit on the right-hand side of the road. It's it's a piece of cake.
Has the remote control ever run down? And if so, how long does it take to recharge it?
We've never had ours run down. Every time we use ours, the unit's always taken back into the garage after we're done using the unit at the end of the day, and it's always put back on the charger.
Do you feel more confident working when this unit is being used, or would you prefer using a human flagger?
I think it'll sound kind of funny. I think that you can see the unit a lot better than you can a flagger. I mean, I've been here for almost 5 years, and it seems to me that they see that red light more so than they would see one of us standing there with a red paddle that says stop.
Have you had any close calls yourself as a flagger?
Using a two-man flag team, yeah, I have a few times. Which everybody in the state's gonna have problems, but I've never, not with using this unit, I've never had any trouble at all.
Are there any changes that you would recommend to this unit?
It seems like when you go from the caution light to the red light, that the arm, before it goes down, it's got a small delay, and I guess I've always worried that the arm is going to come down across the hood of somebody's car, or even come down as somebody's going through. Try to race through the light before the arm does come down, and someone's going to end up tearing it off the unit. But that's the only thing that I can think of, that can be changed. I mean, I know, you'd think that, as soon as you hit the button that the arm would come down, but you hit the button, then the light changes to red, and then the arm gradually goes down. So that's the only thing I can think of.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, we're still at in District 8 in Butler County at the one location where we're interviewing individuals about the RC Flagman. With me now is
Warren Johnson.
Warren Johnson is one of the workers out here on this project, and I got some questions for him now. The first question is, have you ever encountered any mechanical problems with this unit, the RC Flagman unit?
Yes, we have encountered a few problems with it.
Okay, can you describe some of them?
Well, we're having problems with the remote and the batteries, and they're not holding the chargers the way they should. They're lasting anywhere from an hour to 2 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about the charge up time then?
The charge time is approximately about 3 hours on each set of batteries to get it pretty well charged.
Okay. Has the motorist responded appropriately to the unit?
Yes, the motorist has.
Has any motorist ever driven around the unit when the arm is down and the red light is on?
No.
Do the motorists seem to know where to stop?
Yeah, they seem like they pay more attention to that than they are do our regular flagman.
Is the unit easy to set up?
Yes, it's very easy to set up. As long as we have a flat area where we can get it to the berm next to the white line, we have any problem with it. In other words, if we've got a low shoulder, we have a problem setting it up so it'll work properly.
Is the unit easy to transport?
Yes, it's lightweight.
Do you feel more confident working with this unit when this unit is used? I guess as opposed to this unit as opposed to a human out there.
In a straightaway, it's probably pretty well in a straightaway. You know, like the Motorist pays more attention to it, but as far as moving operation, to me, it's no use to us because we had to keep moving it too much that way.
Okay. One more question for you: are there any changes you would recommend to the unit?
Well, yeah, I would say they'd had to get a better communication with that robot, with the controls that we have, because sometimes it doesn't seem like it wants to correspond with.
You mean the handheld remote?
Yeah.
It's to coincide with the unit itself?
Right, yeah.
Okay.
A lot of times we have a problem with it, like we had a problem with it yesterday. And I guess we corrected the batteries were too low or something. But this morning we haven't had a problem. The only other problem we might have with it is the area that we're working in the radius, the length of the road, because we don't know how far the remote's good to.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay, we're in District 2, Ottawa County, and interviewing one of the Ottawa County workers. And you are?
Mike Winky.
Mike, have you encountered any mechanical problems with the RC Flagman?
Just a few. There was some bugs in it when we first got it. We're basically trying to work them out. And there was a few, but like I say, it is an efficient unit, and it should be a good thing for the future.
Have the Motorists responded to the unit appropriately?
We have a few problems from time to time when the arm's down. Somebody does attempt to drive around it, but for the most part, it's a good machine.
You say some of the Motorists have driven around it. Is that when it was red, when they shouldn't have?
Yes, when it was red and when the arm was down. But basically, like I said, for the most part, 90% of the motorists or 95% of the motorists respond to it.
Does it seem like the Motorists know where to stop?
We haven't had any problem with that at all, really.
Is the setup easy for the RC Flagman?
Very easy to set up. Just unhook it, start the generator up, make sure everything's running on it, make sure it's working properly. It's got 3 jack stands on it to hold it securely in place, and we haven't had any problems at all with that.
What about transporting the unit?
Very easy to transport. Just take it wherever you want, put it along the berm. We haul it out to the site with a pickup truck, and we set it up this morning. It probably only took us 5 minutes.
Has the remote control ever run down on you?
We have a problem from time to time with the battery, I think it is. If the battery gets weak, sometimes it doesn't receive the signal, or the arm will go up and down, and it just seems to not respond correctly. But when we change the battery, or if we keep a fully charged battery in it, we don't seem to have any problem at all.
How long do the batteries typically last?
With a full charge, I think it should last to most of the shift.
Do you feel more confident working with this unit when it's being used?
It's more efficient than 2 Flagmen. I feel confident in, as long as all the bugs are worked out or we don't have any problems with it. It seems to be okay.
Are there any changes that you would recommend about this unit?
I myself, I'm not sure if it should have a red, yellow, and green light. Add a green light to it. There's other people that have mentioned possibly adding a green light to it, so it would be just like a regular traffic light, but I'm not sure. That could be something that could be explored, but I'm not saying that would necessarily work. The yellow caution light that they're using right now, that seems to work pretty good in guiding the motorists through.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome.